I know I just applied for a card a few weeks ago, but it's now time to do it again. Hey everyone, it's Mark. I'm here to help you put more money in your pocket through credit cards and smart financial habits. If that sounds good to you, then do me a quick favor and click on the like and subscribe button down below. Also be sure to check out the links down below in the description area to check out some really great credit card offers, to get a couple free stocks from Webull, and even some more cash back when you shop online. There's a bunch of great stuff down there, so be sure to check it out. Now I admit it, just a few videos ago I posted a full in-depth review of the US Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature Card, and basically I kind of convinced myself that I need to apply for it after having watched my own video. It happens sometimes. Now, the US Bank Cash Plus card had been on my mind for a number of months already, in fact, maybe even over a year now, but I kept it in the back of my mind because I wanted to focus on other Chase credit cards first, because we all know about the Chase 524 rule. Now, my goal had been to get below Chase 524 for the first time in like 5 years, so that way I could get another Chase card with a big bonus and perhaps even end up with another long-term keeper card, because Chase does have a lot of great cards. But this video does not mean that I'm giving up on getting to 424 or below again. In fact, if I had waited all the way till the end of this year, so December 2021 / January 2022, I would have been at 224. So by going for another card, and if I do get approved for it, then I would be at 324 come December / January. Anyway, let's get on with the application. And by the way, if you do stay till the end of this video, I will reveal my credit score and underlying credit factors on my credit report. That way you'll be able to see what I had going into the application. And I'll also explain the reasons why I'm going for this card and why I'm risking an approval and sacrificing my 224 status with Chase for a potential 324 status, because to me, this card is still worth it. So definitely be sure to stay till the end because I will reveal all of those details. All right, let's get this application party started. So I'm now on the US Bank website, and I'm gonna go to their personal tab here at the top, and then down to credit cards, and over to view credit cards. And here we can see their very, very nice Altitude Gold card, which I do want in the future as well. But for today, I've got my eyes set on the US Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature Card right here. Let's go ahead and do Learn More. And no, I'm not going to take a survey right now because I'm way too excited to submit this application. So this is just making sure that the offer is what I wanted it to be, or at least what I thought it was going to be. 5% back in 2 categories, $150 bonus rewards after spending $500 in the first 90 days of account opening. That looks good to me. 0% APR for the first 12 billing cycles. And I've seen all the other stuff that details their info down here as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on Apply Now. Ooh, get a decision in as little as 60 seconds. Let's see if that's actually true. Apply now. Ah, sweet. Okay, so it says already banked online with us. Log in and we'll pre-fill your application. So that way I don't have to go through all the individual form fields here, because obviously it's 5% complete after you do all this stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and log in to have the rest of the application pre-filled just to save a whole bunch of time here. So I'm gonna pause this video and I'll be right back. Okay, great. So now it says to save you time, we've pre-filled your application with the information we already have on file for you. And if I needed to change anything, I would have to contact them directly. So this is just pre-populating the stuff that I already have there. It's got my name, my date of birth, SSN number, etc. So I'm going to do next. Okay, now they have a few additional questions about my residence that were not already on file. So the housing status, currently I'm renting, so I'm going to say other. And then the monthly housing payment, I'll put this in. That's currently $11.95. Whoop, not 11,000. We don't have to put a decimal in. Okay, $11.95. Next. And now it says, what do you do for a living, Jeffrey? And it's asking for my total annual income, so I'm going to fill that out. All right, now it populated another field asking for the source of my total annual income, and here are the different options here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this out and be right back. Now it's asking me about balance transfers. So if I have a non-US Bank credit card with a balance on there that's being charged high interest, I could transfer it to this new card, which has a 0% APR for a 12-month period, and then save on that interest if I needed to. But that's not my case because I'm paying my cards in full. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip this. Now they're asking me to make sure that everything looks correct for the application, both the stuff that I provided manually and the data that they already had on file. So I'm going to go ahead and look over all of this and then be right back after I say okay once it's correct. Oh boy, we're getting super close here. So now it's having me review the terms and conditions, which I've already looked over prior to starting this video. So all that's left for me to do is to move my mouse down here to the bottom. And now I've got this big blue submit button staring at me in the face. So it is time to do this. Are you all ready? Because I most certainly am. Circle it once, circle it twice, Circle it 3 times and submit. Ah, bummer. Okay, so while I was waiting for that instant approval that everybody looks forward to, this time it says, thanks for choosing U.S. Bank. We're reviewing your U.S. Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature Card application. We appreciate your patience. What to expect next? You'll receive an application decision by U.S. mail in the next 7 to 10 days. For your security, you might also receive an alert they submitted an application. All right, so now it is a matter of a waiting game. So I'm gonna call the reconsideration line. Okay, so I decided I want to call this number here to see if there's any way I can get a decision today rather than waiting the 7 to 10 days for the snail mail to actually take place. So 800-532-4019, and we'll see what they have to say.
Thank you for calling U.S. Bank. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality purposes.
Thank you for calling U.S. Bank Relationship Banking. My name is Elma Mush. How can I help you?
Hey, good afternoon to you. This is Jeffrey Reese. I just submitted an application for the U.S. Bank Cash Plus card, and it went to pending. So I'm just calling to see if you guys need any more information to help make a decision.
Can I get your social security number, please? Alright, yeah, I'm just going to ask a couple questions to verify you. You said you currently do bank with U.S. Bank?
I do bank with U.S. Bank. I have checking and savings, yes.
It looks like this application is being turned down. It's not giving me reasons as of right now what is going on, but it's recommending turn down.
Okay, is there something that we could do to reverse that decision?
I can transfer you over to Card Services Underwriting Department, and you can, because they're the one that will be, if anything can get done, that they're the one that could be able to help you with that. Would you like me to transfer you to them?
Yes, please do. That's very helpful. Thank you.
This is credit card underwriting.
Oh, hi there. So I just transferred on over. This is Jeffrey Reese. I just submitted an application for the U.S. Bank Cash Plus card, and it went into pending. And I believe it was now going to denial. Just wanted to give you all a call to see if there's any additional info that you may need to turn the decision around.
Okay, let me take a look. May I have your social? One moment here. Okay, and your date of birth. Okay, so we weren't actually able to process your application. You have a freeze on your credit bureau report.
Oh, I forgot I had that on there. In that case, yep, that obviously would not work very well for your end. Totally understand. If I go ahead and get one of those one-time access pins, would that work for you?
It does not. We need for you to list the full freeze from all 3 reports.
Okay. If I do that right now, would you be able to process while I've got you on the phone?
If you can do it really quick, yes.
You got it. Give me about 60 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, the security freeze has now been removed from the report.
Okay, let me see if I can get them. All right, so I was able to get the report, so you're good to put your freezes back on. It has now gone back in for additional review.
Okay, anything else you need from me at this point, or what's the next step from here?
We're going to process the application, and then you'll receive notification by mail. Possibly will run like 10 to 15 days. We are having some longer processing times right now.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. So we're good for the moment?
Yep, everything's good for right now.
Perfect. Thanks so much for helping me through that. I do appreciate it. All right, so far we've learned a little lesson here. Apparently, U.S. Bank does not like it when you have a credit report frozen. In my case, it happened to be Experian, which I did freeze for a prior application. I just left it frozen until now. But as the representative said on the phone, I must have all of my bureaus unfrozen so that way no matter which bureau they happen to pull based on where you live, obviously for me, they were going to pull Experian, then they would have full access to your report in its entirety to make an informed decision. So now you know, if you're applying for a U.S. Bank credit card, make sure that none of your credit reports have security freezes on them. So even though we're back in the waiting/limbo phase of all this, I do know that we made some progress because the inquiry did appear on my credit report. I've got 16 total. Yep, that's a lot. But soon enough, we'll be able to see if that has any sort of adverse effect on my chances of getting approved for this card. All right, it's been a few days. It's now time to call U.S. Bank on the phone and see if there's been any sort of status update to my application because I really want to know what's going on. All right, today's April 19th, so 4 business days or 6 full days after I originally applied for the U.S. Bank Cash Plus card, I'm now going to call their application status phone number, which is highlighted there on the screen, just to see if there are any updates to my application. So here we go, 800-947-1444.
Thank you for calling Credit Card Underwriting Services.
Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality purposes. To check the status of a credit card application, press 1. If you are calling about a personal credit card or application, press 1. If you are calling about a business, to locate your application information, please enter your social security number. Thank you. One moment, please. For verification, please enter your 5-digit zip code. Congratulations. Your application has been approved. You will receive your new credit card and the terms and conditions for the account within the next 10 business days. If you would like to request a balance transfer from another credit card to your new account, press 1. To end this call, simply hang up.
Boom! Very excited to have received that approval for such a fantastic card. Like I said, it had been on my mind for months, and as you saw, it took a number of days for them to reach a decision. So now that one of my all-time favorite no annual fee cashback credit cards is on its way to my mailbox right now, I will now reveal to you my credit score, the underlying credit factors, and why I also decided to apply for this card and sacrifice one of my Chase slots. Before I submitted my application, my credit scores were as follows. Experian was at 785, TransUnion at 810, and Equifax at 822. For inquiries, I had 15 on Experian, 4 on TransUnion, and 1 on Equifax. In terms of new credit card accounts that appeared on my credit report, I had 2 in the past 12 months and 7 in the past 24 months. And my average age of accounts, also known as the average length of credit history, was 3 years, 6 months. Lastly, there at the bottom, for my relationship with the U.S. Bank, I did have a personal checking account, a personal savings account, 1 personal credit card, which was the U.S. Bank Altitude Reserve card, and 1 business credit card, which was the U.S. Bank Business Leverage card. Then after my application went through, here's what happened. My credit score on Experian, which was the report that they pulled, went from 785 down to 781, so a drop of 4 points. Then to the right of that in red, my inquiry count on Experian went up 1 point from 15 to 16. My credit scores and inquiry counts on the other reports remain the same because US Bank only pulled Experian for this application. Then at the bottom for new accounts and my average age of accounts, there was no change there because that will only be altered once my new US Bank Cash Plus card gets reported to the bureaus, and that may take a few weeks. Now why I chose this card. Reason number 1 was the 5% cashback on unique choice categories. It allows me to earn a high percent cashback in categories that my other cards don't cover. Reason number 2 was the welcome bonus. Earning $150 of cashback with a $500 spend requirement is equal to a 30% return, which is fantastic. Reason number 3 was that there's no annual fee. That means every dollar earned on this card is pure profit. Oh yeah. And reason number 4 is that this will likely become a long-term keeper card for me. When you can earn 5% rewards with a $0 cost, that is a big winner in my wallet. And that's a wrap for today. If you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit others, then please help me get it in front of more people by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications. Also check out those links down below in the description area for some really great credit card offers, to get a couple free stocks from Webull, and even some more cash back when you shop online, and some other great stuff as well, so be sure to see what I've got for you down below. I thank you all for tuning into today's video. I hope it brought you some great value and education as I applied for a new card, so you got to see what the process was like, and also what type of credit score allowed me to get approved for this card. Of course, if you have any questions, do drop those down below, especially if you're considering this card yourself. With that said, I will see you all again in future episodes, and until we do meet again, I want you all to remember that you are great.